Hi, people. Hold on. I'm going to email somebody really quick.
Imagine a new Buick that makes life fun. I was going to say easy as pie. That's way better. A new Buick that makes vacuuming a walk in the park. When you kayak in the park. Now imagine a new Buick with an 11-inch diagonal infotainment screen. The new 2024 Buick Encore GX. Get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX preferred all-wheel drive for around $319 per month. Plus, current eligible Buick lessees get $2,250 lease cash.
Hold on. Give me a minute. One more person I want to get a hold of. But I promise I'm not intentionally. Okay. I got that done. I want to check in with my people. Those who come. Because I get me packages. And I love sharing it with you guys. And I actually know what this is either. That's not.
And bombs. The reporters risking their lives.
And I know it sucks. Heck, and I know there's other people on. And honestly, I don't care. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. Oh, OxyClean. Forgot I got OxyClean. That's nothing. You don't need to see what I clean with. My other one? No, you're not doing my address. Unless you can see mine really good. Ooh, what I really wanted. Magic Mouse. I know there's others people you want to see and talk to, but I'm here. I'm making fun of myself. I'm not ignoring anybody.
CNN's Clarissa Ward falling into a ditch as a massive barrage of rockets explode overhead. If you know anything about that, what can you report at this stage? A report live from Gaza as an Israeli airstrike targets buildings.
Let's see.
NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel still reporting, bracing himself, trying to stay safe in the face of danger.
Let's see if I can actually do this.
From CNN to Fox News, MSNBC, on every network, we have seen unthinkable images of Israel after unspeakable acts of terror were unleashed by Hamas on Israel. Civilians massacred and kidnapped and more.
Let's see.
And these reporters are in the line of fire as Israel declares war. This hits particularly close to home for CBS Morning's co-host Tony DeCola, who emotionally revealed his children are living in Israel now.
They're all 14-year-olds who live in Israel. They live there with their mother, my ex-wife. They are safe.
For the last 48 hours, been left for you.
Hi, whoever made it. Yeah.
whether they hit them or not. Truly horrific. It's been 48 hours since I first got a call from my 14-year-old telling me he was taking shelter in their home after being woken up.
Let's see.
Last day of school holiday.
Maybe.
Rushed to the stairwell.
Well, hi to anybody that's here.
I checked the news reports the next day, and I see one of the rockets is within walking distance of.
Because honestly, anybody that comes, I'm glad that you're here. This is going to sound like a rat rave, whatever. I don't care. Because honestly,
I think it will be very hard for them to show restraint because it is currently right now at this hour a deeply traumatized country that has just suffered the equivalent of 7/9/11.
let's see.
And the single deadliest day for Jews at the end of a right war since World War II.
Yeah, there are still these on.
Mitigated military decision. And now the anchors
But honestly,
broadcast networks are scrambling to the region to cover the
if you make it, you make it. I'm happy.
Nora O'Donnell will anchor their evening news telecast from Israel. As many as 260, more than 260 people at this one event were slaughtered. CNN's Anderson Cooper is already in the area. His colleague Nick Robinson arrived at Ben Gurion Airport and was met with missile warning sirens. You can hear the missiles banging in the air.
Let's see.
And for those reporters, busier days are coming. More rockets and bullets, and this time in the other direction. Singer and activist Barbra Streisand has long been pro-Israel. In fact, is the recipient of what's become known as the Jewish Nobel Prize for 6 decades of artistic contribution. Only the second person the Genesis Prize has been awarded to outside.
Yeah, I wanted to say hi to my beautiful, lovely people. I hope the 2 people show up. I sent an invite to. And who is who? Hi. How are you? We missed it. We got this. Let's see. Whee!
She's become music royalty and one of the most private superstars in Hollywood. But now Miss Streisand is sharing her professional and personal life with the world in her upcoming memoir.
Nope, doesn't want to work with me.
Because people are always saying Streisand.
But you know what? I'm glad to the people that do show up know that I do love you. And what you see is what you get. And I know I got a bunch of subscribers. And I honestly don't want to know what I sound like on YouTube. Honestly, I think I sound like a chipmunk. That's what I think I sound like. I sound like a chipmunk. And
sometimes I listen to a tape before I go on.
And just know, people, I do love you. Maybe sometime tonight I'll get around to. Oh, guess what I got in? Let me see. If you know, and anybody that knows me knows that this is actually a weird combination, and I'm going to start making fun of it soon. Part of my story is, yes, I was baptized in the Mormon church. I don't believe in the Mormon church.
perfectionist and so detail-oriented, and that's why she can-
Only because,
And being a perfectionist is hard.
honestly, I never actually understood it.
Or watches her own movies, like way everywhere.
I mean, I'm not going to make fun of the Holy Bible, 'cause I know. That's just me.
Or the Prince of Tides. You don't know.
Let's see.
You always see something to change, and that's why she doesn't.
Hebrew, no, Revelations, no.
Like you've done.
Oh, I would have been designer, architect,
Typical guy, no.
For fans, Plan A worked out just fine.
God, this is like a long topical, but good. Dictionary. Okay, let's see if I can do this with a straight face. Don't need words. Don't need Joseph Smith's translation. Book of Mormon and DNC. Here we go. Let's see how much I can make fun of it tonight. I know, but this is also part of my story. Go with it. The first book of Nephi. Chapter 1. I, Nephi, have been born of goodly parents, therefore I was taught somewhat in all the learning of my father, and having seen applications, anything I can't pronounce is, let's see, let me turn it. Applications in the course of my days, the last having been highly faithful of the Lord in all my days, yea, have had great knowledge of goodness and the mysteries of God. I'm trying to use my sarcastic side. Therefore, I make a record of my proceedings in my days. Yarn. Okay. What I got from that was blah, 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 blah. I'm better than you, and you have to listen to me.
Separation from his wife of 27 years, Kyle Richards.
And blah, 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 blah.
Their separation has rocked the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it's all over the explosive news.
Sorry, I'm texting somebody.
This one's going to be a pretty intense season.
Have you gotten to watch the trailer yet for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Believe it or not, I have not watched the trailer.
No, Mauricio has been too busy being put through the paces by his pro dance partner, Emma. Getting ready to get back in the ballroom for Motown Week. After landing in the bottom 3 on Dancing with the Stars. Bottom 3 for the past few weeks. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not yet. What's the strategy? We have the opportunity for a comeback this week, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
I am so ready. I'm dancing the foxtrot this week, and it's a very elegant dance. Right?
Yeah.
You get into a frame, which is a bit uncomfortable. You get to stick your chest out, and you get to put your head up and your chin up, and you get to just, enjoy dancing.
Okay. Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. But yeah, today is about making fun of the Mormon Church. Not so much the Mormon Church, but some of the doctrine. I'm also checking in and with my audience, whoever is here. I know I need to. There we go. That's going to fuck with me for like a hot second. Okay.
There's nothing like being a mom. Seriously, it's the best.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care.
So quickly time flies, and I just want to savor every single moment.
At least I know what my body is oriented.
It takes village to raise kids. Like, you're driving me crazy.
I do care about you guys. Give me a second. There's something you need to do.
Introducing the new Domino's Rewards. Now you earn free Domino's every 2 orders. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I do change out my earbuds.
Or free stuffed cheesy bread. Or free meat to topping.
Besides that,
Free. Order now and start earning free Domino's today.
but I really do care about you guys. I hope that you all are good. And I don't care who you are or where you're from. I do care about you. Yeah, I make fun of things, but especially when it comes to the Mormon church. But that's because I've lived it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Doctors and other participating providers. Did you know that Kaiser Permanente is rated the #1 health plan in America by Sure.com?
Kaiser Permanente Medicare specialists find you the high-quality, affordable Medicare health plan you deserve.
Call 1-866-973-4096. Scan here or go to kp.org/local now.
It's not supposed to be this way. That is why the doors of Corporate Rescue Mission remain open 24/7, 365 to offer safe shelter, nutritious meals, and programming.
I don't think we say.
I've been thinking this in Gaza during the war since I was in 2014. There are millions of roads and high-rises really that have some 2 million households living.
Okay, good. You guys are still here. I'm glad you are all here. So, hello. Well, hello. Mercy. Thank you for the compliment. I don't feel sexy. I really don't. Hello to the other 2 people that were here. Please come. Show yourselves. I promise I don't bite. No, I'm not. And I can prove it. That's your opinion. My opinion is I'm not. Let's see. Don't argue with the person running the show. Okay? Nope, that's not going to work. I gotta string. But, and that's not what this channel is about. That's not what this channel is about. Flirty is fine, but that's a little too flirty. I don't even know who you are. Yeah. But yeah. Tonight was about opening packages and making fun of the Mormon Church at my end. And having a real but this is more let's keep it real. Yeah. We talk about this kind of shit, okay? You could be the nicest guy in the world. Wait until my audience gets here. They can have fun with you. In fact, just to piss you off. What do you think now? Furball, you're a good kitty. Hi, and I'm trying to quit. Sorry. Do you know what that book is? Come here, you furball. This is my cat. I will sick her on you and scratch you if you don't behave in the audience. And so will my mods. Furball, I love you. That's part of it. But under it is the Book of Mormon. Under that, Doctrine and Covenants. Below that, Pearl of Great Price. I already did a Adam. We're not going over the Bible. We're going over the Book of Mormon. I already read one. But I'll read it in this one. From the Book of Mormon. This time I'll read 2 verses. Hi, Snake. Do you want to listen to me read from the Book of Mormon? Okay. Snake. Snake. Since you don't mind. Okay. Let me get a Pepsi because I will drive the Mormons nuts. Okay. Snake, I'll let you make fun of the Mormon church too. Well, starting with the first book, first chapter of this is, by the way, Snake. It's the Book of Mormon, D&C, and Pearl of Great Price. It's somewhat something I want to do. And if you have questions, please ask. And if I don't know, I'll say Google it. Okay. Let's start with the first chapter again. First couple verses. I, Nephi, have been born of goodly parents. Therefore, I was taught somewhat of all of the learnings of my father. We're not reading the whole book. All right. And a few of these. And we're not reading the whole damn thing. Let's see. Seen many afflictions, and having seen many afflictions in the course of my days, nevertheless have him in highly faithful of the Lord, and all my days, yea, having had a great knowledge of the goodness and the mysteries of God. Therefore, I make a record of my proceedings in my day. Yea, I make a record of the language. Yeah. Thank you. I'm just only reading 2 verses so you could actually have understanding. Yeah, they actually do talk like that in this book. Language of my father and the consonants of the language of the Jews and the language of the Egyptian. I hope. Did that make any sense to you, Snake? Please tell me that made some sense to somebody, because honestly, what I read didn't exactly make sense to me. Football. That's what I thought. That was from the first few verses of the first book of Mormon, Nephi 1. And I can even type it out, word for word. I got it marked. This is a heavy book. See, Snake, that's just the first book. I am a Catholic and I haven't read the whole Bible. I'll tell you exactly what this is. I'll write it down. I'll put it in the chat for people. What I'm holding is Excuse me. Hold on, I know a better way of typing it out. That's what makes sense here in a second. This is going to make absolutely no sense. Yes, they actually did that. Excuse me. Right. Itchy nose. I know. I don't. I'm doing it as more of a sarcastic thing, Snake. This is not me trying to convert you. Is that what you mean, Snake? Yeah. Yes, I agree. Snake. I think I scared a guy off because maybe you could laugh at this because I got a hoot out of it. That's weird. Never met him in my life. Don't know who that guy is. that guy shows up. We do some hocus pocus in this on this channel. And I realize you're Catholic Snake. A little weirdo Mormon who doesn't really believe in Mormonism. It may be a compliment for you, coming from you, because I actually know you. What do you mean, not anymore? Please explain. I'm not that much of a weirdo. You're a doll, Snake. I read it as something different. Like I said, I'm a weirdo. And people like that come on like, hey. Okay. Thank you. Snake, and to anybody that comes on listening. When somebody comes on like this guy did, and Snake already said this, seen this, to me, I don't like compliments like that, especially if I don't know you. And that just gives me ultimate creepy, ugly vibes. And Snake, I actually understand. We have our own beliefs. Whenever I ever dog you for yours, you know where I stand for the most part. I have my own views on religion. And I hope you understand I was trying to make a mockery of this few verses of the Book of Mormon. No. I'm glad you're here, Snake. And I like that. I want you to know I will never get preachy with you. Okay? I will always be honest and open with you. And I will never hide anything from you. If I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer. Or I'll say, okay, look it up. You're welcome. And I'm one of those people. What you see is what you get. I'm very honest about who I am. I don't hide behind cloaks and daggers. I'm like these in that sense. I don't hide behind cloaks and daggers. I'm very honest, open. This is who I am. You come to see me and you be safe and you like me. Good. And you want to be friends in the chats? Let's be friends. Okay? I want to be friends with you. And I want you to be friends with me. I want us to get along. Yes, I was horribly hurt as a child. My teenage years were, yes. And Snake, one day I would love to know your story. Bubbles, if you come tonight, hi. Betsy Sue, if you come, hi. Miss Piggy, love you. Nicole, definitely love you. Tev, you know how I feel, love you. And Nick, not Nicole. Yes, Nick, I love you. Whatever you want to tell me. I know you were raised Catholic. I know you've been. I know only what you've told me. How's your family? Do you have any kids or grandkids? I know you're probably married. This is stuff that's none of my business, but I would like to know. You're not old enough to be a granddaddy. You're only what, 52, 53? I'm trying to give you a compliment. Again, you're not old enough to be a grandpa. You're only 14 years older than I am. Snake, I am 41. And I'm going to say this. You're a gentle soul. If I say something, I mean it in the best place of love. I'm not going to make any smart ass comments because we both know that gas is trouble. And in the religion I grew up in, the younger you start having popping out babies, especially as a female, the better off you are. I don't know how Catholicism works. I really don't. It'll shine off in my face. You and Tev could teach me. But you know what, Snake? I'm glad you come to my lives. I love it when you do. And you and your partner are beautiful. I'm sure your daughter's gorgeous, just like her dad, you. Sorry, I was trying to look at your picture. I'm sure we're Facebook friends, Ken, because I do believe we are. And hi to whoever else is here. Come chat with us. I promise I don't bite. Let's see. Who's messaging me back? Ew, not those people. Just the community so yakking at me at the same time. Ooh. Who's that? Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. You seem like a kind soul. Beautiful man. Those the fireworks you see right before my name, if you have never seen me live or on Facebook, were from like years ago. We're like talking 2013, 2014, maybe 2015. That's how long ago that was. I think we are Facebook friends. Let me see. Let's see. It's okay. It's going to take like 5 seconds. We are. Okay, maybe not, but you look like a good man. Yeah. I decided that about you. I think you're a good man. I did send you a Facebook read. And that is a very beautiful picture of you and your grandchildren. I'm sure you're very proud of your grandkids, your kids, and your grandkids. And I'm sure you're very proud of your family. And I'm glad we have the small channel. Okay, that's fine. No rush. I'm just telling you what my opinion of you. You're a doll. I think you're a doll. But like I said, what do I know? I really don't feel like I'm anything special, and I do appreciate people coming to my streams. I really do. Because I know every one of you has something better to do with your time. And sometimes I need an outsider's perspective on things to help guide me through things. Yesterday we went to, and I know yesterday we went over my teenage years and how my mother pretty much let me live in absolute squalor, if you want to say that, horrible conditions with cockroaches and taking a shower once a week. And that's not hygienic. And I want to be honest, if it wasn't for some family members, like my brother, if he didn't step up and help me when he did, God knows what I would be. How can I put it? Thank you. Okay, that's on my computer screen. Okay. Yeah, it's on my computer screen. I thought it was smoke. Sorry. When I was 19, I spoke out against the people I was staying with and my mom. At this time, when I was 19, my mom wasn't exactly in my life. There we go. And the people I was staying with were not very. Hi, Joel. Joel, I'm sorry if I missed any of your lovely lovely soapboxes. I love them. And I know you'll probably catch the replay. Thank you. And one day I'm going to actually do a live at a decent time for everybody. Hopefully tomorrow before I have to go to work. Like I said, hopefully. I hope you have a good day. I know I get sidetracked. Deal with it. That's part of who I am. But yeah, when I was 19, I spoke out against the people I was staying with because I'd gotten a huge inheritance from my grandfather and grandmother on my dad's side. They took advantage of me financially. And instead of trying to help me, use it wisely, they took advantage of me and then blamed me for everything. My brother took me in when he didn't have to. And then it was as if though my world changed, starting a good direction. At this time, I was still a Mormon, but I was taking my first real timid steps away from the Mormon church because honestly, even though I never believed, I didn't really have a community. Yes, it does. Very evil things. And sorry, Joel, I didn't mean to scare you away. I've seen it firsthand and it's happened to me. And yeah, I wanted to make my own freedom. I started to breathe like a normal person. As normal as one could be at that age. I went through a stage of my life that I should have had in my teenage years because honestly, I didn't have that. My mother did not allow me. This feels weird having that glow behind me. But yeah, I made my own mistakes, but it doesn't mean people should shame me. And I'm going to admit, yes, the Mormons have been good to me. There are good Mormons out there. I have heard them help me. But at this time, I was still so scared and so rattled by what had happened to me during my childhood years and what happened with my stepfather. I didn't know who I could trust. I didn't even know if I really had any friends. And nobody keeps in touch with the high school friends. I certainly haven't. In fact, I've lost track with a few of them. Quite a few of them. I've heard around the town I used to live. And how should I put it? One lost a scholarship, one landed in jail. But that's neither here and now or there. Here or there. how some people say. But I guess what I'm saying, the one person that lost a scholarship pissed me off. And the other person that went to jail I actually knew directly. And oh, okay. Yeah, one of my friends, ex-friends, is the one thing I actually hate. Ended up being the one thing I absolutely hate in the world. And he was a chomo. And honestly, it made me sick to my stomach what he did. And I literally had to block him on Facebook, his whole family on Facebook, because of what he did to a child. And I'm sure everybody that just heard that would understand that. About the time I found out what had happened, I was living in a 2-bedroom apartment, had a roommate with a kid. My former roommate, she was trying to get clean, getting professional help. I'm not going to say what she was on because that's not my place, not my job to say. But I'm going to say this: a child dropped out of high school. And I told her that her options were fairly simple. Either get clean, get a full-time job, and get your kid back into school, or get out and live somewhere else and not going to be taken advantage of. She lied to me. She lied to me about a job, lied to me about being clean, getting clean, staying clean. We lied to me about her kid. We lost the place we were living in. Both of us ended up in a different city in the same state. And she met a guy. Her and I walked our own ways because the guy she was with was nasty. He was one of those guys. Once you've been injured, you've been injured any sense. People like you. Once you've been abused, you know how that smell they give off. And he was giving me that vibe. He was an abuser. I didn't like it. But sure, I'm going to back up a little bit here. So I can. I'm going to back up here a little bit, real quick, and then I'm sorry to anybody else that comes along. Shortly, like maybe 6 months, maybe a year before all this happened, I was SA'd for the second time in my life. And my former roommate practically said, "Oh, no, you should." She didn't want anything to do with the cops because of what was going on. I figured out what was going on, but I couldn't exactly kick her out because by this time she was on the lease. And she started bringing her friends, drug addict friends home, and the kid brought a whole bunch of people over. And I was raped, and I was trying to get the guy out. I'm a big chick, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm a big chick. But as big chicks, we don't always have the same advantage. We're not the most prettiest people. I accept that. But I'm going to say this. I was freaking serious because I was like, look, immediately after I made sure he left. Immediately after he left, I went to the ER myself. I was literally lived that close to the hospital. Yeah, I know. Snake, thank you. And I appreciate you. Like I was saying, I went to the hospital. I lived close to one. Like literally, I could walk across the street, and I was at the hospital, close. And giving me some thing to drink. And I went in. And I told the registration, look, I was raped. I said, look, really, I was in a state of shock. I'm not going to, like, I was in a complete state of shock. I only remember going to the hospital. I don't really remember too much about that night. The thing I remember is being sent home by the cop on the hospital. I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. But apparently they did the whole exam. And I don't wish that exam on anybody. I had it once when I was a kid, and then as an adult. I was shaking. And I asked, I think I'm still blocking out parts of it, especially the exam. Because being examined after a trauma like that, my trauma response is different. Instead of holding it in, my first thing is to go get help. And that's what I did. I went and got help, and then but getting an exam, I don't remember it. They've told me that they did the whole procedure. I'm not going to repeat it. Like I said, I got sent home. By the time I ended up in South Salt Lake, they had the guy, instead of going to trial, though, yes, I got justice. I happily say I got justice. Because not too many women do it. And I'm going to be honest. I'm glad the Jane Does and the Danny Masterson child got justice. I mean, not all of them, but most of them got justice. And that made me happy, and it traumatized me, and it triggered me. Excuse me. I had to walk away. But then I was able to watch it in small bites. When it came to Sidge's video, I love Sidge Damar. Don't get me wrong, I love him. I think he's a doll. I love Liz Ferris. I love Noah. I love Chad. I love Clara Wally Chad. I love Aaron and Reese. I was just traumatized reliving the memories of what happened. But yeah, the guy got justice, and I'm happy about it. And some people don't quite understand what it's like unless they've been there. And like I said, I will never wish that onto somebody. I don't care how rich and famous you are, how gorgeous you are, and how much I hate you. I will never, ever wish that on anybody. Getting justice was the first time in my life. That whole process was the first time I actually felt like I was being heard. And that was very important to me as an adult. I was treated with respect and dignity. And we all know how the court system or how a lot of people treat women and try to blame them for everything. It's never the guy's fault. I'm not saying it's anyone that watches this channel. But I'm not even going to dignify that, but I'm going to say this. If a man has to say a woman or a child, he is less than human. I'm saying any man that does. This is my opinion, and he could walk away. Any man that has to hurt somebody else physically, verbally, emotionally, or mentally is less than a man. And I say that about a woman too. A woman that does the same damn thing as a man cheats and less. Then, let me put it this way. What I described about a man having to hurt a woman and children, if a woman has to hurt a man and children in any shape or form, it's less than a woman. No double standards too. That's my beliefs. Yes. He should have self-control. And that also goes for women. It goes for both sides. If I'm all about no means no, yes means yes, and maybe means no. In my opinion, that's the way I look at it. I am not perfect. And that's going for everybody involved in a relationship. The man, the woman. If it's two men, same thing. Yes means yes, no means no. Two women, yes means yes, no means no. Man and woman, same thing. I'm all about consent and treating people equally. And thank you, Snake, Ken, for saying that. And I'm going to be honest, I've been treated pretty bad by men. I've been looked like at as, okay, I'm wearing a dress. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it shows my little bit of my tatas when I leave Hawaii. I'm aware of that. But when a guy comes up to me, would come up to me and go, look down at my boobs and say, hey, you want to go on a date? To me, that's not, hey, would you like to go out for a dinner and a meal? That's, hey, let's go hook up and see the bone phone. That's not how you approach me, and that's why I have a problem. Such a problem taking compliments from guys is because of how I got treated. With that being said, there's a definite way to approaching me, like you all have, coming up to me and saying, hey, how are you? Making me feel like, no, I'm a person. The way you guys have approached me and treated me like I'm a human being. This is the way I want to. I know sometimes I don't say much in the chats. And then they'll say you can't keep me silent. And then they'll say right in the middle, you can get me going. You can't get me to shut up over. Okay, all my energy is expelled and I don't want to talk. And the chat's going way too fast for me to even talk. Like right now, somebody was in the chat and I invited a couple people. And they have answered, so I'm not disappointed. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. I came on to talk to people, to check in with you guys. Hopefully tomorrow morning I could do a good one and more people will be here, but I won't count on it. But I figured I would come and check in with whoever's here tonight. Give you a little bit more of my history, more of my backstory, and make fun of the Mormon church, of course. Sorry, Snake, I put you through that. And it does help to have somebody to talk to and somebody to listen to me. And if you have something to say, Snake, say it. Snake, if you have any questions, and that goes for everybody else. Okay, that's fine. You're a good grandpa, Snake. You are. And I would understand if you can't, because I understand people got their own lives. I don't expect people to be here, and I realize I came on a awkward time, and I love you guys. I really do. I want to leave this chat with one simple message. I love you guys. I always have. I know I explained to you my life. We went into details tonight about my life. And thank you for listening. And I appreciate everything you guys do. And I will catch you on the replay. If I don't catch you there, I'll catch you on the next live. But I'm going to say this, I always say at the end of every live, I love you if you're my neighbor. I love you if you're 5 minutes away, a mile away, 5 miles away. I love you 50 miles away, 100 miles away. Thank you, Snake. And yes, I did. Thank you. And I'm going to finish this. I love you 50 miles away from me, 100 miles, 500, 1,000 miles away, 5,000 miles away. I love you on the other side of the planet, and I don't even know you. I love you. I love every single person on this planet. If I've met you face to face or if I haven't, I love you. You're human. And the only people that can piss me off are people like David Miscavige, people who hurt children, people who hurt their partners, husbands, and wives, and who commit elder abuse. Those people I don't love. But everybody else, I love. I love you, every single one of you, with every fiber of my being. And I mean it. I'm going to say at the end of every video, I love you, every single one of you out there. I may not see you. I may not know you. I may not know you personally, but I love you. I love you. You have one person out here in this world, in real life, that loves you, who cares enough to say, I love you. I want you guys to know that. I love you. I'm going to leave that message up until the end of the stream. I want you to read that. I love you. Thank you for coming. And you all are beautiful, strong people. maybe my journey here will inspire somebody else. And honestly, every person I get that subs to me is one more person on this journey we're taking together. This channel will become something other than what it's transforming into something else. I know it is because it's a community now. You come to hear my whiny ass, but honestly, I believe we can make this a community. Not just my community, but yours too. I love you. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Until next time. Bye.